Welcome to House Common Blood, where strangers are family. Every episode may contain graphic content, such as copious amounts of blood, unnecessary cursing, death of all ages, infantile to immortal, fantasy drug use, nudity, and perhaps mentions of sex, and sound effects of various qualities. Cannot stress enough that this is mature content with adult themes. You have been warned. Light 'em if you got 'em.
The entire red district is filled with smoke, is in a haze.
That's a good thing I don't need to breathe.
So I would be sitting in the ashes of the butcher, coating myself with the ashes.
Why do they call you Eddie?
People call me Eddie because I tell them to.
Then what does the world call me?
You can name yourself, and I think the love of the world will always be with you regardless. Eddie, based off your first impressions of this child, what do you think is their motif?
You want everyone to be happy, right? How about you call yourself what you want everyone else to be? Happy.
You guys go towards the Biku. He has gray hairs now.
Man, humans age like milk.
Yeah, it's been a while since I have, but I don't remember it being quite this fast.
I think that's just because of the nature of this being, but I think we could resolve that.
I'll kill you and your entire family.
Well, I can think of a few members of my family that you can take care of for me.
There's probably a way to get more information out of them later.
Speak your mind.
We just gotta get high.
Yes, we got to fuck.
How would that help us again?
Well, I guess, you've never tried, so, you wouldn't know.
How do you know I have not done that? Maybe I've done it many times with many people. You don't know my life.
Oh, I've never seen something like you. What are you?
Mavet, Soha, Fidash.
Oh, where did you get a silly name like that?
I do not know. Become fruitful and many.
Oh, you're a dangerous little lad, aren't you?
I can't feel my arms. I can't feel my legs.
Oh, dearie, don't worry. It'll be over quick. We're just putting down a rabid animal.
Let's make sure we don't miss going to the north, if we can. We'll definitely have to take off the collars.
Well, I hope that you find a way out.
Well, do you know of a way, like a key? In a clue?
Oh, yes, dearie. I know several ways to get out of those.
Would I ask one way to get out of these? And what is it you desire?
If you want your answer, you'll figure it out with due time. It's just a tiny, itsy-bitsy favor that I'll ask in the future.
Deal.
Welcome to House Common Blood. My name's Gray. I'm your DM and host. I'm joined here by John.
Hey, I'm JD, and I played Atticus, the ranger.
Yeah, I thought you were going to go on after that. As well as Cupcake.
Hello, guys. Name change again. Recusant. I play Mavet, Soha, Fidash, a tree golem barbarian druid.
There you go. And Mega.
Jadel, I am Mega, and I play Eddie. I also play Eddie, and I also sort of play Hetty.
There you go. Aluya as well.
What up? Nita here. I play Aluya Allblack, a human cleric sorcerer.
And Moo.
Hello?
I play Seer, the fire genasi artificer, as a cat meows in my corner.
It's a very cute cat. Alright, who the fuck can tell me what happened last session? Atticus, I choose you.
You choose me?
Yep, I choose you.
So after we named the new baby, we decided to go and make some new friends. So we made friends with an elephant and some gorillas. Then we decided we had enough friends, so we built a wall, keeping out all the other potential friends. Then we decided we had too many, and so we decided to get rid of one of our friends. So we took him to a nice orphanage where the nice lady murdered him forever. And then Aluya made a deal with our new friend, the old lady, that didn't go the way she thought. So the lady stopped being our friend. Then we wandered off and saw some new potential friends, and that's where we left.
All right. And a little bit of experience to anyone who could tell me the name of the apes that you guys encountered.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Fuck no. Negative 1,000 EXP, do you?
Oh, I know. It's Grug and Gru.
There you go. Grug and Gru.
I knew it too. I didn't want to say it because I was sitting there like, it's Aluya's notes. I want them to earn it.
There you go. You know what, Aluya? 250 EXP, just for you.
Sorry, it's just for reference for later.
Damn right. All right. Is everyone ready for a combat sesh?
Hold on, let me ask my advisor. They say I'm allowed to say yes.
Okay, that's good.
They also told me that they regret to inform me that the duck is racist.
That was not supposed to go into the public, Mega. That was not supposed to go into public.
Damn Skippity. Who wants to punch an elf in his fucking face? His beautiful, makeup-covered clown face.
Looks at strength score, not me.
All right, let's get into the shit. So, just to set the scene again, I kind of want to imagine that we probably see like the sign to a mom and pop shop, and they sell trinkets and whatnot. Is probably called Kimberly and James General Store. And as we see the engraved sign covered with chip paint, we just see the sign begin to sway, and the wood support for its top quickly snap as the building crumbles. We see the smoke rise into the air, and we just see a Herculean fellow in a unitard and a cape just taking deep breaths like a gorilla. Just his chest is heaving in and out, and he is walking towards to the north. You guys are hidden. You guys still have a surprise round. No one knows you're here, but you see the entertainers. You see the bronze bull in the town square of the Green District. Just steam rising from his nose, and you guys hear that whistle. The clinking and clanking of the cogs of its clockwork, helping it move forward. The beating of these gorillas, fist on chest. Roll for initiative. So, Atticus, what does Happy do?
I guess first we will summon some more slimes.
Yes, sir. Roll me 1d4.
I'm assuming the slimes are on our side, or what?
Yeah, they're on your side.
2.
Although you're in the Green District, these slime look purple in nature. Okay, I believe I have everyone on initiative. John, you do have control of the little minion slimes. Nothing too complex, and they last until the start of the next round.
Let's see. What do I want to burn for this session? Looking through all my stuff, I think the best course of action is to catch things in an area. But the problem is that I don't have the spell slots to it. So what I think I will need to do is, let's see, I'm just trying to see if I could buff right now. No, not yet. So what I actually will do is the ape's not our friend, right? Same thing with this dude right here. You know, this guy. Okay.
Yeah, they're not your friends. Anything with the chain around it is evil.
This guy's Mavet.
That's Mavet. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to sit there and go like, why does Mavet look so different?
Yeah, he looks a little bit more scary.
So what I'm going to do is the most evil thing I can. I'm not going to walk up to them. I'm just going to pull out a vial, give it some little ingredients here and there really quickly, just like throwing it in there. And then I shake it up like you do with, you know, if you want to screw with your friend in a, you know, with a soda or a beer.
Yep.
Then I open it up and I chuck it, and it just drains out a giant trail of like, how would I say, corrosive acid as it just scrapes along the floor, bouncing, covering anyone in that 30-foot long line in acid, aka through Tasha's toxic brew.
Okay.
Toxic brew.
Okay. Being surprised doesn't affect your saves, does it?
Not in this edition. If it was like an edition, Flatfoot, yeah, but not this time.
Okay. Just want to double check, because I know people get advantage on creatures. Surprised. All right. I'll make dexterity save. What all creatures? It's the owlbear, the entertainer, and the bull, or just the owlbear and the entertainer? Okay.
Owlbear and the entertainer.
Yep. The sword swallower. Okay. Dexterity save. The first one, 8. He's failed. Sword swallower. Also failure, even though that was pretty high.
So the best way I could explain it too, they're covered in acid until the spell's duration or until the creature uses its action to scrape and wash the acid off itself. Or another creature does it for them. But at the start of each of their turns, they will take 2d4 acid damage. So ignore the damage right now. They'll take 5 damage when it starts their turn.
Okay. I need to say with the owlbear-looking creature, it didn't look like he was surprised by your tactic or your sudden attack.
And then for the end of my turn, I'll be like, excuse me, walking around Aluya. And then I go look into Rascal to use their turn to shoot the owlbear. And as usual, Rascal will just, float up.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Owl Gorilla. Go on.
Owl Gorilla.
Because I might have said owlbear too.
But Owl Gorilla will get shot in the face by a 4-strike. Ka-chol!
Yeah. Okay. And I assume he's flying above his allies?
Yeah, he's like right above Rory. I just moved it there just so it wouldn't stack on top.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't shooting through allies. That there's a height difference.
16.
Okay.
I'm going to roll damage.
Let me double check. That is correct. You can roll damage.
Force.
Okay. And again, don't bother rolling with advantage because the owl gorillas don't look like they're surprised. It seems like they have something's off about them. But the entertainer is definitely blindsided.
He suddenly is like swallowing a sword. All of a sudden, just the acid goes down his throat. It's like.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, John. What does the little slimes do? And you can ask me questions about their abilities because I know I use like a lot of shorthand notes.
Well, I don't think they can do much because they're more than 10 feet away from anything.
Well, there is a tactic at hand that you can do. You could have the one farthest away come close, ignore the rest of his actions, devour it, and just move up close to the bull.
Yeah, but does that increase their speed?
No, but it's still 10 feet away, so you can still reach the bull to do something. Is that what you would like to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And it'll attack the bull. Is the bull surprised?
The bull is surprised, so that can be made at advantage. And just for shits and G's, I'm going to draw down the difficult terrain, because it does leave a moldy trail.
Does a 16 hit?
The bull? Yes, it does. Tell me the damage. Yeah, you do a decent amount of damage. You want to animate this for me, please?
So the slimes just kind of erupt from the ground, and the one kind of just moves into the other and kind of gives it the momentum as it kind of like rolling, blobbing over there. And it just kind of, imagine, rolls and then stretches out a little bit and then collapses on top of the bull.
All right, I like that. It is Himan Bricar, the noble Mr. Bricar. He sees 2 enemies, and the closest one would be the slime. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So you just see him roar with his back arched, and he does like a, not literal sprint, but, he does the Terminator sprint over there, moving 25 feet over to the center of the town, and goes in to try to punch the slime. And you guys see something. You get to see how this guy fights, to give you a little taste. First off, let's talk about multi-attack. He's going to make all 3 of his attacks. 21's a hit, 30's a hit, 23's a hit. Does 14 slashing, 8 bludgeoning as he comes in. Yeah, he nearly kills this creature, and 1 hit. And you just see as the 2 slashes from his greatsword come down, and you just see the best way to put it is like a grenade going into water. So you see that pulse through the entire body, and an explosion erupts from its side. And what's impressing you guys is he is wielding this great sword with one hand. Yeah, on the bright side, that took a potential action away from the party, so good job. Lizard does not act. The bronze bull does.
Was it still surprised?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Why the fuck am I acting for these guys? I apologize so much. No, that is my bad. Everyone is surprised. I'm gonna, if you guys don't mind, since it didn't attack any of you guys, does anyone have any issues with me just keeping Bricar's full action? Keep us moving forward?
That's fine.
Just give him disadvantage on the next attack.
Yeah, fuck no. Aleluya.
Just take away half his health.
Yeah, just pretend he's still surprised.
Look over to Seer and say, well, I'm a little ticked off still. Maybe we can blow off some steam with these guys. And I'll just prepare myself for what's coming, because it's going to be hard. So I'm just going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. I don't have it. Never mind. I take that back. Backsies. I will... I will bless whoever's around me.
Okay. I see Seer, Rory, and Mavet. Unless you want to ignore Rory and go for Atticus.
Can I even reach Atticus? No, I cannot. It's 30 feet, right?
Yeah, he's within range.
Okay, so I will bless myself, Mavet, and Atticus.
All right, everyone, keep track of being blessed. Anything else on your turn, Aleluya? It looks like the gorilla has eyes onto Seer.
No, I'm going to stay in my position to block her.
It goes on to Mega. Mega, even though you've seen the DM cheat, hands off the cards, you know what this guy's capable of. He seems like a threat, and so does the bull. What do you do?
But Eddie is just going to move about 10 feet to the southeast, and then he's going to fire an Eddie blast at the bull.
Okay, seems like an easy target.
With a 15 to hit?
Damn right, it does hit.
Right, now I'll go ahead and do the second one too, just in case. Oh, okay, so 2 15s. All right, so the first blast. Did this reset or did I just roll poorly? Okay, just roll poorly. I'll just roll both here. For a total of 11 force damage and 4 bludgeoning damage, and I'm going to push it the full 20 feet away from me, directly onto the difficult terrain slime.
That's good. Can you animate this for me? Because it's pretty cool that you set him down essentially what's almost an alley. Flavor this for me.
Just like Eddie, just looking up from the roof, just like, you know what? This kind of reminds me of so what is that game? Now I remember. It's called Pool. Oh, now I remember why I like the name. As he just kind of wanders over that 10 feet, like you said, just aims, literally creates a smoke, a pool stick, just kind of aims a little bit, and then fires 2 Eddie blasts of smoke directly at it, and corner pocket. As it just fires him into the middle of this alleyway.
That's awesome. We see the bull from the center of the town get pushed back with each hit, and it sounds like, if I'm not going too far, the breaking of balls on the pool table, billiards, just bam, bam, going down into the alley. Damn, that was cool. Anything else on your turn? You are no longer hidden. End your turn.
And then Smokey Eddie is just going to, because I think that creature's also on the roof.
Yes, it is.
So I think it's going to, Smokey Eddie's just going to wander over to the other roof and say hello to that creature on the roof. And then that'll end my turn.
And again, it does not look surprised by it. It's almost as if it's predicted that Echo Knight Eddie would end up there. All right. Atticus, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna move up here and kind of lean against this kind of upturn on the roof.
Yep.
and I'm going to line up a shot and use sharpshooter and fire at the Duke twice.
Okay.
So does a 23 hit?
23 does hit.
It'll be 18 damage on the first attack.
Okay.
And does a 22 hit?
22 is a hit.
25 damage.
Total damage for me, please.
Is 33 damage.
33 damage. All of it goes through, obviously.
Or 43 damage, sorry. 25 plus 18, yeah.
Is a hell of a hit. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to mark him with my favorite foe and add another d6.
Okay. You are now concentrating.
Another 5.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like you did an impressive amount of damage. It seems like you did a third of its health from that alone. All right. Unless you have anything else, we move on to Mavet.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just so I can get it clear, because I'm having trouble saying, in order from closest to me to second closest to me in terms of enemies, which ones are they again?
It is the owl gorilla who is closest, then a sword swallower who's second closest.
Okay. So I will move in between those two. Okay. That should provide no opportunity attacks.
Nope.
And I will go ahead and cast blindness and deafness on the great sword guy.
Oh, Jesus.
So DC 12 con save.
Just DC 12? Jesus Christ, my man. If you so desire. 17.
Okay.
The guy has a high constitution.
I figured. I was just hoping for a low roll. And
anything else?
For my bonus action, I will use my rage.
Okay. Animate this.
As I get angry, you see spikes become sticking out of my back like giant rose thorns. As the sinews, which look like vines, start crawling down to my hands, the fingers grow into sharp claws. And that will end my turn.
Luya, what does Rory O'Boyle do?
So quick question. So it just seems like this is something that he does or just happens because he's a paladin. Allies within 10 feet of him get a +2 to AC. Is that correct? Or do I have to cast that?
Nope, it is just a constant thing. So long, I'll put down the Aurora for a better reminder, but yes.
Okay. And...
speaking of which, how does this look? And I know it's an NPC, but he does follow your order. So, like, how does a follower of your god, how does the Auroras look?
Pulls out a whip.
So it would be kind of like a... Jesus, don't make me laugh, man. So it would be kind of like a slight stream of air flowing around him, and it kind of smells like the ocean, and just kind of his hair is getting that, like Vidal Sassoon kind of flare to it as it swirls around. Well, now it's everyone's hair is kind of doing it.
Yep, it has like that little spark of electricity through him, like static. That's awesome. And just was it Momoa, the guy who played Aquaman? Am I correct with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind. Imagine he constantly has that wet hair. Okay. And it's just like going down his face. Yeah. Okay. What does Rory O'Boyle do? You guys all have +2 to your AC.
He's just gonna come up here and at least help Mavet for the time being. So Mavet's branches have a nice breeze about them.
Just remember, Mavet, they have +2 to your AC.
Where is his sword?
12 does not hit, even with their low AC. So I kind of want to imagine Rory's pink salmon aurora erupts from his body and encompasses Seer and Aluya. Then as he walks away, he doesn't even run. It's just a walk. He pulls out his sword. Static electricity flares in the air and makes contact with Mavet. He goes in for the slash, that static in the air, adding a bit of electricity to the blade. He goes in for the swing, and the owl gorilla just nimbly dodges out of the way, kind of like Neo from the Matrix. And again, I cannot stress this enough, it's almost as if they're predicting the attacks. Alright, anything else? I believe that's everything you can do? Alright. It's the sword swallower's turn, but again, he is surprised.
He also takes damage.
Oh, yep, sorry. What's the damage?
It was just 5.
Okay, just 5 constant damage.
Well, not constant. It's just 5 I rolled.
And I'll also use my reaction. Needs to make a con saving throw, DC 12.
Okay. DC 12 Constitution saving throw. And this happens on his turn?
Yeah, as my reaction.
Yes, sir. 20.
Okay. So he takes 0 damage.
Yep. It seems like animate how your halo looks, or your spores, I should say. Like, how does that look?
So as you see, a bunch of tiny specks begin to form around the sword swallower. As they get darker and darker, they can't seem to get dark enough to make a collar around his neck.
Okay. And I kind of want to imagine like the collar erupts in fire. All right. I'll give it to Eddie at this point. What kind of lyric action would you like to do for Happy? The previous one was Summon Slime. We have Slime Wall that works like Stone Wall, Sticky Ground that works like Web, Slime Spikes that works like Fireball, and a Slime Shield that works like the Shield spell, but for allies.
Let's...
And it's all DC 17 for anything with the saving throw. Isn't it nice to have fucking lyric actions?
You know what? I think I'm going to give the I'm going to give the barbarian a little leeway here.
Give him a shield.
Yeah, just like a, yeah. So like the slime from like below the ground and like rises up and starts covering Mavette's wooden exterior, but at the very front though, it's the only part that's not slimed is 2 circles and a curved line facing upward. He has been given a smile on the front of his exterior.
There you go. I like that. As a reminder, the purple slime minion that Atticus summoned disappeared and dissolved at the start of this round. It seems like Happy is trying to puppeteer as much as he can to help you guys in combat. How much AC are you at, Mavette? Because you got +2 from Rory, and you got the +5, so +7.
Do you want me to share it?
Fuck it, yeah. We're all friends.
Yeah, 25.
20. Jesus!
Only 25? Alright.
Yeah, 25.
I'm a barbarian, so everything's basically half damage.
Oh no, I'm just saying I might make it higher.
Yeah. There you go. All right, it is the apes' turns now that they see that there are enemies on the field.
He takes half his acid damage.
Thank you. Half, you said?
No, acid.
Yep, and it's 5?
Yep, 5.
Okay, who is he gonna attack? One person attempted to attack him. There's another person in his way. Mavette, odds or evens?
Odds.
And this is a rare case where I'd like to ask, would you like him to hit you?
You know what? Let's just see if he can hit that.
Okay. No. Oh, you said odds?
Yeah, I said odds.
Yeah, so he's going to attack you. All right. So he's going in for the attack. Okay, let's see what I can do. Damn. Go in for the hand slam. Fuck. So we see the creature. It raises up its hands and does a Donkey Kong slam to the ground. Mavette, what is happening here? You have the Aurora helping you. You have the slime helping you. And even without this help, you would have avoided this attack. How does this look to you?
So how I picture it is, if he's raising his hands to come up and smash down on top of me, I put my hands up, and with the help of the slime having some buoyancy to it, his arms just bounce off my hands back up to where they started.
Oh, nice. All right, now we go for the other gorilla. He looks towards Eddie. We see vision pass through his sight, and you just see him beat his chest. Atticus, Eddie, odds or evens? Whoever answers first.
I always go odds.
Yep, works out perfect then. Evens. All right. He's going after Atticus. Okay. You can take the attack of opportunity. He is just going to jump off of the building, is 15 feet high, so he's also taking 1d6 damage.
Oh, I thought Atticus was on a roof, unless...
No, Atticus is on the roof. There's just none of it's connecting. He has to make his way over there. This creature is also on a roof. That just jumped off.
Right, so we have Blast 1 and Blast 2. They both miss.
Yeah, even with his low AC. Paint the picture as this creature is falling onto the ground.
I think maybe Eddie was just surprised. It's like, wait, no, the ground hurts. It was just a bit thrown off guard and then threw off his aim.
Yeah, there you go. So... He jumps forward, which is 5 feet, goes to the building, which is 10, and he begins to climb. And obviously, as a gorilla, has no problems climbing the 15 feet to get to the top. So that'd be 25 feet. He is close. I think he might have to dash. He's gonna dash over. Oh, damn it. It's just 5 feet off. But yes, Atticus, you see this gorilla jump to the ground, take like 2 crazy like leaps, to climb the wall, and approaches you, this hulking figure, as it looks like it is ready to lay down the pain. And that's all of the gorillas. Seer, it is your turn. Things are beginning to unfold. You guys took your advantage. It looks like you guys created a very nice choke point. What do you do?
Seer will move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Staying behind Rory.
Yep.
Just for that movement with, their little familiar kind of like just jumping along.
Mm-hmm. And for the audience, remind us what that familiar looks like.
They look like a little dragon made out of bolts and metal. It's kind of like just riveted together. Their eyeballs are just little like bolts with washers jiggling all the time.
Yeah, and it's like a chibi, blocky red dragon, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there you go.
So, I move forward. By the way, I still look like I'm disguised to be like a Louis' sister this time, so I don't look weird. And let's see, can I do anything specific that would be bigger? Not yet, because I do want to take advantage of the fact that I have the acid thing going. So instead, for the rest of my movement, just take a step here. And I am going to chuck a little acid ball. Do I want to throw acid? Let's see. Let me take a look. You know what? No, I'm not going to throw an acid ball. I'm going to have a little ember of fire come out of her hand and just slowly billow into a big fireball. She just chucks a produced flame at this gorilla. Hey, yeah. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, chucks it at the gorilla's face.
God damn. Is there a saving? Yeah, it's an attack to hit. Yeah,
it's an attack to hit.
Yeah. 28 is a definite hit.
I'll be 16 due to Alchemist Savant, as basically they just chuck it after kind of like just throwing it out with like a little bit of powder to make it more volatile.
Oh god, go into a little bit more flavor with that. How's it look when it goes on contact?
When it touches, at first it looks like they light a flame, but then it immediately just flashes as if it was like immediately like bright light, just makes it ignite more vigorously. So instead of it being staying on fire, it goes all out at once, but it's like massive fire hit, singeing everything.
Yeah, and you just see it like covering its eyes, rubbing it. All right, anything else on your turn?
Then for my bonus action, I basically will command Rascal to shoot this thing in the face.
Okay.
As it rubs its face, and then it just goes like, Tlee!
But yes, a 16 is a hit, and 5 force damage does hurt the little chunky fellow. Anything else on your turn?
I will take No, I can't do anything else, so that'll be the end of my turn.
It is Mr. Bricar's turn. I think he sees a commotion down towards the entertainer and the gorilla where Mavet stands with his allies, Rory and Seer. Mavet surrounded by enemies as Bricar dashes forward like the Terminator, comes up close and just goes, "Give it back!" And he just goes in for a slice. 30 to hit. Critical.
Oh my god.
I want to silvery barbs the critical.
Damn, still 30 though. I'm pretty sure that used up all my fucking good rolls. He's going for them all. Yep, there we go. Called it. Nat 1.
Motherfucker has a plus 11?
Damn right. 11 slashing, 14 slashing. It goes in, and basically he's chopping you. Essentially, I think he goes in for the mace first, doesn't see that works, and like switches his grip, and goes in with 2 hands with the sword, reels back, and goes in for the hacking at your trunk. That would be a 15 halved because it is not, or even if it was magical, it's still slashing. All right. Who are you giving advantage to? Atticus.
I'm going to give it to myself.
The lizard is still inside of the cage. The bronze bull is in a whole bunch of bullshit. So it's going to try to move forward through the difficult terrain. So 10, 20, 30. And I guess it's going to have to dash at this point. 40, 50, 55, And where the hell is he going? 60. He's moving towards the choke point where all the combat is happening. Let me double check something first before I move on. Again, he can't use any of his other actions. Okay. Just for clarity, Mavet, along with all the bonuses you do have, if the bull tries to attack you, because he's going through allies, that would be half cover for you, just for clarity's sake.
Was that an extra 2 AC?
From the bronze bull, if he tries to attack you, just keep me honest. So that'd be a +9 if the bronze bull ever attacks you. Okay. Goddamn, this is unfolding. Aluya, what the hell are you gonna do? It seems like a lot of the action is taking place at the center. Maybe you should do an AOO to fuck up Mavet.
Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20. You know what? I was thinking about it. Since they're just all together.
Yeah, you should do it.
As a family.
Yeah, family.
I'm gonna... Is there a way to put my shatter so it doesn't hit Mavet?
You're gonna have to show me where you're gonna put it. Just draw out, like, the shatter, like, dimensions and place it to where you want. Because, it's gonna be hard doing theater of the mind, trying to figure out where the fuck it can go.
Forgive me. It's a 10-foot sphere. So
I think you could center it around the bull, get the entertainer, and Bricar if you wanted to give it a shot.
Yeah, that's my goal. To just get these 3 only.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Okay, so you want to get all of them. That one's, 5 feet in the air because it's a point. Yeah, it could work, but the building's gonna take some damage, though. Are you okay with that?
I have faith in Atticus, so I'm okay in there.
Okay, before you do anything, because you're doing this nonsense, do me a favor, Aluya. Roll me a 5d10.
37 for the 5d10.
Okay, as 37 HP. And when building destruction comes into relevance, we'll keep doing the same system. Everybody, it will be 15 AC and 5d10 to determine how much HP it has. That aside, I'm going to start making saving throws. Constitution for all 4. Start off with Bricar, Constitution saving throw. We all know he has a very nice DC. Yep, there we go.
Gravy.
Yep, he's a fucking monster. 18. Let's go with the bull. 10. That's a failure. And let's go with the last owl gorilla. 6. Damn. All right, so Bricar.
And, just to be clear, the bull, is it made of metal? I know it doesn't really matter in this situation, but it would just be good to know.
Well, it would matter because then that creature would have disadvantage.
It is.
Yeah, but it failed anyway, so it didn't matter in this.
Yeah, it is made out of bronze, and yes, it would take disadvantage if casted again. Thank you guys for keeping me honest. I was actually just looking over that, and that didn't phase my mind. But yes, is it save or suck for the creatures that succeeded?
No, they just take half.
Thank you. Okay. Bolt takes 12 full damage. Oh, that was thunder, right?
Yeah.
He takes the full damage. None of them are resistant to thunder. Okay. Aluya, anything else on your turn? Please flavor this as well.
So, as she goes back near Rory, her hair getting blown, and she's got the scent of the sea in the air. Still annoyed at Velma, so everybody's looking like Velma right now.
They all just have Velma's face.
Hello, dearie. Hello, dearie. Hello, dearie.
Pretty much. She's just going to...
Why so serious?
Stomp her foot, and then it's just gonna go a small electrical dart past the gorilla and Mavet to a point and kind of boom out from the floor.
And how does this spell look as it blossoms?
It's a small streak, and as it gets closer, you're gonna see the sparks shoot up more and more until it gets to a center point like a ball and kind of go out like lightning branches.
Awesome. Hell yeah. Anything else on your turn?
That is it for me right now.
All right. It's my good friend Eddie. What are you doing, man?
So, well, honestly, now that they're in a significantly more advantageous position to do this, Eddie's just going to like wave his hand over, and it's like in the now very choked up area. It's like a series of smoke-like strings start to like manifest themselves in the area as he casts smoky web.
Smoky web. There you go. All right.
And then I think then Smoky Eddie is going to wander. I think, Smoky Eddie's going to wander over. Yeah, Smoky Eddie's going to wander over here. Like he's gonna like wander over to like more the southwest, and then Eddie is going to kind of like move to the edge of his roof for the time being, and that will end my turn.
Okay. It is Atticus's turn. What do you do?
How does this gorilla thing look hurt at all?
Only from the fall damage.
Well, and it took some shatter damage, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So, I guess, does it look at all wounded?
Hardly.
I'll sharpshooter it.
Okay. Seems like a smart thing to do.
Does it 18 hit?
18 is a hit. Even with the... so what was the total roll? Yeah, 18 is a hit.
But I could roll d4 and add to that if I need to.
Okay.
That's 19 damage.
Yep, 19.
And then the second attack.
Does not resist anything.
Alright, does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
25 damage.
5. Yeah, you're starting to wound it. Flavor it up for me.
So as this thing is approaching, Atticus watches it climbs up, and it just has enough time just to kind of, as it rushes in, it looks up and there is a barrel of a gun right at its face, and he just fires off 2 quick shots. Yeah, I think I will just take the attack. I'm going to move.
27 to hit.
I'm going to... Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go here and jump across to this building and move over here. It's 11 bludgeoning.
Okay, 11 bludgeoning. That's correct.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if you care about it, but you are concentrating on favored foe still.
Make me a constitution save. Or concentration check, sorry.
11.
It passes. All right. This is Rory O'Boyle.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
So Mavette's got Rory's aura.
Yes.
And then he also has the slime shield.
Yep.
Could I add Shield of Faith onto him?
Damn right you could. They're all different effects, even the variant of shield.
Okay. So he's just going to attack the gorilla.
All right. He goes in for the hit. All right. 10 does not hit. Again, I don't think it's towards the skill. I think it's more towards the creatures predicting the attacks.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Isn't that flanking anyway?
Yes, it is. Go for the advantage.
Yay.
26 is a hit. Yep, 8 slashing.
So he's just going to focus in on the gorilla and come at him with his short sword. And then with the flare of his other hand, he's going to look at Mavette, and the wind's going to flow straight around him to Mavette, and now he has Shield of Faith.
Okay. Mavette, remember you have +2 to your AC, and it's soon to be -5 in a little bit. So in total, it will be +4 on the start of the new round. Yep. But at the moment, it is, if math is serving me right, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7. Yep, 9. It is +9 for the purposes of the other enemies. Anything else Rory's going to do on his turn?
Wait, did my turn get skipped?
Did we skip Mavette's turn? Yes, we did. Yeah, you are correct. So go right ahead. I think it's because I backtracked to John, then I, force of habit, after he was done, fucking move things along. Go right ahead, Mavette.
Was Rory finished?
Yeah, we're going to say that you delayed your turn, just for this round. Keep things nice and simple.
Well, I'm sorry, Spooky Eddie. I am going to use... Do I have to use the lair action first, or can I use my action first?
Your action first. Lair action doesn't happen until the start of the next round.
Oh, okay. Then I will take the dodge action.
Okay.
And I will Yeah, I'll just take the dodge action and my turn.
Okay. I'm not sure. Does the dodge action help with saving throws, or is it just disadvantage on attacks?
Well, the funny thing is that, like, if you're specifically doing it because of the saving throw, as a reminder, you do already have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I thought it was only strength.
Yep, you are correct. Dexterity throws with advantage, attack rolls disadvantage.
Okay,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Then I will attack. Then I'm going to great sword dude.
Mm-hmm. Bricar,
Don't forget
Great
you're
sword
blessed.
dude.
you are blessed. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
There you go.
It's a 13 hit.
Add that bless.
Okay, that's a 1d4.
Yep.
15 hit.
No, if you're aiming at Bricar.
Bricar, yes. Then
No.
I will use my second attack. It's not going to hit.
Nope, not even with the bless.
And then I will do my third attack.
Yep, add the d4. That's a hit.
Finally.
He's a tough boy.
5 slashing.
Mm.
And then my bonus action.
Well, before you forget, remember, since you are raging, you do get your rage damage. It's just not adding it automatically.
Oh, that's lame. So 7 damage.
Yes, sir.
Where's the clause? My additional attack. That's not going to hit.
Nope.
And that ends my turn.
All right, and Rory already went, so we're going to the sword swallowers. We gotta do the web, dexterity or strength to start off with. I believe dexterity.
I'll use my reaction. 12 con save.
Yeah, thank you.
But it is dexterity, yes.
Dexterity to start off with, thank you.
I also take acid damage.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so Constitution save, Dexterity save, and 5 damage. Start off with.
Oh no, I get to roll the acid damage.
Okay, roll that acid damage. That's a failure, Mavet. Tell me the damage. 14, I assume, fails the web. Fucking hell.
2 damage. Necrotic if it does anything.
Necrotic, I don't believe so. It goes through, just no vulnerabilities or anything like that. Seer.
3 acid.
Acid, thank you. 3 acid. He's stuck in the web now. And I believe it's the effects of the restrained condition. Yep. Well, it's in a pretty good position right now where it can cancel out that the disadvantage with flanking with the animal. So I think it's doing good right now. I think what it's going to do is a flaming flourish. So you see, like, the Edgar Allan Poe entertainer, like, holds out a rapier, and it slides his hand down the, he puts the sword down his throat, and as it comes out, it is engulfed in flames. And we see, like, erratic movement, much like, he takes a fencing pose, one hand forward, the other one back, and he goes in with a serpentine type of wiggle with his rapier to try to hit Mavet. 27?
Meets.
Damn.
He was at 29 still until the end.
No, it's plus. I have plus 9 AC, right?
Yeah, plus 9 altogether.
Yeah. So 27 meets.
Yep. Goes in for the attack. You take 11 fire damage. And on this successful strike, I'm going to round down that damage, which is 5, and it gets added to his AC. All right. You see, like, his clothes get engulfed with fire, but doesn't bother him any. And he's not going to do anything else. Let's talk about the other one down to the east. Yep. 10, 15. Comes out to the clearing, sees all this nonsense, sees, like, havoc being wrecked, and he sees a lone otter on top of a building. And Eddie, you notice as he reaches into his coat, he pulls out a dagger and does like a small flip with it, kind of like a dagger thrower. And he holds one hand up, closes one eye, and tries to fling one dagger at you. 24 to hit?
Question. This is a dagger, right? You literally called it a dagger? Shouldn't it be a disadvantage?
Why would it be disadvantage to the one on the bottom right? It's this one down here.
Yeah, like, currently he's like 30 feet away from me and I'm 15 feet up. It's like, and the small range of a dagger is 20.
Oh yeah, I apologize. You are correct. He just moves up 20 feet, then does it again.
Hands off the chest piece.
You got me with that. Disadvantage. Fucker. 23.
Alright, now you can hit me. Was that so hard?
A little bit. Again. I did set the range wrong. You are correct. Yeah, 11 fire damage as he flings the dagger, and as it catches momentum in the air, like it sparks to life, fire wreathing around the blade, and as it hits you on your shoulder. That ends the Sword Swallower's turn. The one to the deep south isn't doing anything. It looks like he's waiting for a moment to arise. Okay, Mavet, are you going with the lair action? We're going to get right back to it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the spikes.
Okay. You gonna cover the same area as the web?
No, because it's going to go a little bit further. It's going to essentially originate on that point, the bottom right of the bull, to there. Hit all the bad guys plus me.
Yeah, because like it's a 20-foot radius, so it's a 40-foot diameter.
Yep. Damn. Yep.
I'm the only casualty.
All right, just roll it for me one more time. We can have a nice roll for that. Let's see. I'll start making dexterity saves.
Just so it's taken care of, maybe do the one that's restrained first, because that one will have it at disadvantage.
Thank you, sir. All right, everyone but the bull takes damage.
I take half.
Yep. Sorry. Yes, half damage to the bull as well. Roll that damage for me.
It's 24 damage.
24? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 24 total. And what's half of that? That would be 12. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Animate this for me while I'm doing it.
Wait, I want to make sure, since it's not an attack, it still says piercing damage. That's halved again for me.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Okay. So as the new turn comes around, you see what look to be little seedlings sprouting out throughout the battlefield. As they get bigger and bigger, they begin to solidify into less gooey spikes that were covering Mavet with a shield. As they come up, they begin to scrape and skewer some of the people on the battlefield.
Yeah, so again, like Happy looks towards Mavet and probably just goes, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
Do it.
And he raises both of his hands, and we see like tendrils, kind of like tentacles of a kraken, just shoot up, much like you guys trying to leave the districts, to leave town. And just like spikes, they pierce through everybody, clipping the bull, piercing, impaling the arms. We see chunks of flesh fly in the air, and a spray of blood erupt and just settle down like a crimson mist. All right. It is the owl gorilla's turns.
Acid damage.
Thank you.
They take 5.
Okay. 5 damage. Who's the last person attacked the owlbear northwest of Mavet? It was
Rory.
Okay, it was Rory. Yep, Rory. Yeah, I guess he'll go in to attack Rory then. Goes in for the hand slam. Critical hit, unless anyone has anything else to say.
I call shenanigans. I'm joking.
Yep. Going in for the attack. That would be 22 bludgeoning damage as a crit. I'll deduct the damage. So he goes in for the slam, like static electricity sparking off of his hands as he hits Rory on both the shoulders. You hear like the sounds of his like both of his shoulders popping and dislocating. And that ends that one's turn. Atticus got far away. Eddie is nearby. Odds are evens, boys. Same as before?
Yeah.
Even.
Okay, same as before. Evens. Yeah, he's going to go towards Eddie. 10, 15, moves 15 feet. Eddie, you see this hulking gorilla right in front of you. And
did it jump? Question mark.
Okay. I think we got clarity on the elevation. The building you're on is 20 feet up. Essentially, he went from a lower elevation, climbed to a higher elevation, still had the movement to get to you. But anyways, like I was saying before, he walks from the roof, climbs up, goes towards you, raises up a hand, and tries to slam it down on you. 26 to hit?
That'll hit.
9 bludgeoning. So he goes in for the slam, and I imagine a little bit of smoke like fucking coats his hand from the hit. All right. Seer, it is your turn.
As a question, so this big guy with the hero's cape is being pointed by another guy. Just like every time he smashes something, this guy just points to something else.
Yeah, essentially that's the vibe you're getting. He was going off of the original order of like, hey, go that way from the guy from the bottom right. It seems like he's being commanded by his allies.
Just checking because there's like a great spot for me to throw a spell, but I'm basically holding it just in case for emergencies.
Mm-hmm.
So what I will do instead is that I'm gonna tiptoe around Aluya. Excuse me. And then so that I can chuck the thing I need to throw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think how I want to aim this. Who can I hit? Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my last powder, or not my last powder, one of my last powders of the eye stalk of death.
Okay.
It's item interaction to pull it out and catapult it to hit this dude.
Which one? This Edgar Allan Poe over here?
Oh yeah, because I want him dead.
Okay.
But also it makes it so that it less likely hits Mavet. It's a low con DC, so it still works.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, is it a cone effect as it sprays out, or does it explode from the point? I can't remember what we decided for that.
When I did catapult and I smacked something with it, it exploded in a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Where if I throw it, it is a cone.
Okay, so it's 10-foot radius from the Edgar Allan Poe.
Right.
Yep, so gets him, gets Mavet.
Let me first cast a spell because I could miss.
Yep.
Correction. I don't miss. He's got to dodge.
Yep. There we go. Bitch.
And if I do miss him, I will have the next thing behind him get hit, which is the bowl.
9. It definitely hits him.
He takes 16... Yeah, he takes 16 damage from the catapult, and then I need everybody in that 10-foot radius to take a con save.
Okay.
Or take 5d10 necrotic damage.
Sounds good. Okay, Constitution saves. That includes you, Mavet. Yep.
18.
Start off with Bricar. Constitution save. 18 is a pass. Okay. I'm going to make a 2 for the Sword Swallowers. That's 19, the person you hit. And 22 to the guy far out there. Just really good fucking saves from them. And the Bronze Bull is a construct. Did I specify a tag with the death powder and constructs in the undead?
Oh yeah, you did. No, the thing is I was trying to take and make a Hail Mary just to kind of like do a lot of damage. So they just got lucky, damn.
Yeah, they just rolled really high for that.
And as my bonus action, because I don't like this owl, Rascal's gonna shoot them in the face.
Okay.
Play! A 12, I assume, does not hit.
No, it does not hit. Unless your familiar is under the effects of Bless, which I don't assume.
No. Then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is Mr. Bricar's turn. He is going to make his dex save. DC for me, Mega?
Oh, the DC? My DC is a 15.
Okay, good. And again, he does not have a good dexterity. We've seen his previous roll. Again, he just rolled super high. He is not under the effects of the web. And I think what he would do is just sidestep out. And he's looking pretty beat up. And I think he's getting pretty pissed off by all of this. You see him, Mavet, as he walks out, basically tearing these smoky webs with each step. And as a bonus action, you just see, much like yourself, he just gets angrier and angrier and just gets consumed by his wrath as he goes into a Herculean rage. Essentially, it is just similar to the rage effect, except it ends when an enemy is reduced to 0 HP and he gains a level of exhaustion. Also, the wording of the ability is he could potentially attack allies. And how I'm going to determine that is odds or evens from his blind rage. Mavet, do you like odds or evens?
I'll just keep the odds.
Okay, going odds. Odds, he will not attack you. Evens, he will attack you. All right, keep in mind, I'm going to add +2 to his attacks, and his attacks are with advantage. Holy fuck. So that's the first one's a critical with advantage, unless anyone has anything else to say.
It is not a critical.
All right. Again, I'll just add a third roll to that attack. 14 is a miss. All right, second great sword swipe with advantage. 29 to hit, which is it's definite hit. Then going with the maul. Damn. All right. 29 and 22. Again, I'm actually a little iffy about the 22. You have a +4 to your AC. Is that enough?
Or I have 22 AC. Meets the beat.
Damn. Right on dot. So let's go for the great sword. is a 17 slashing, and the maul is 8 bludgeoning. So we see like the veins in his arms begin to protrude, and he is just consumed by his rage. You see the grip around his sword hilt begin to crack and fracture as he goes in to hack at you and smash at you with the maul. And that is the end of his turn. Lizard doesn't go because it is not time yet. It is the Bronze Bull's turn, and he is going to make a dexterity save, which he's really not that good at, but still 21 is pretty decent.
Oh, just so on record, I'm giving the advantage to Eddie.
Thank you. What the fuck is he gonna do? Does difficult terrain stack between an enemy and the environment? Because what I'm thinking about doing is moving closer to Mavet and squeezing into this pile of enemies, but
Well, the problem that you're running into is that
yeah,
I don't think you really can.
I don't think so either. I think he's legitimately stuck in there. Yeah.
I mean, the bull can get so frustrated it can attack its ally.
It could.
That's why I wanted to block the chokehold.
As a reach option. Let's see what I got, but it's way cooler if he's closer by. And there's allies nearby, so I can't do that. God damn it, and he can't... Okay, just to put the cards on the table, a lot of his cool shit is when there's no allies nearby and when he's actually close to an enemy. Ugh, fuck me. No.
Spread him.
Yeah, no, legitimately all of his cool shit. I only have one option. God damn it. He's going for a great axe attack towards Mavet. It might hit, might not. Let's see. And keep in mind that's +2 because you have half cover from his ally being in his way. And I assume a 16 definitely does not hit. That is still with a... How does flanking work? Is it when you're within 5 feet? So
within 5 feet.
Yeah, and it has to be the opposing direction. Yep, he doesn't even get flanking. He got this fucker in a horrible position. Holy hell.
That's why I only really needed like one of those creatures to fail their save.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Like this is a difficult encounter, and you guys are really doing a good job with teamwork right now. Yeah, he goes in for the great axe with both hands, this huge mechanical bull. You hear the clanking of his gears as he raises it up, and much like a clockwork figure in a grandfather clock, he reaches a point, brings it down, and it's enough time for Mavet to dodge. It is Luya's turn.
Pardon me as I go to block Seer. And I'm holding my spear upright. It disappears, and it comes out to the side here and goes for the gorilla's rib cage.
Ooh, yep, 19 is a hit. Okay, I assume it's one-handed.
Yes.
All right, anything else?
Yep, that's it for now.
Flavor it up a little bit because I don't see your spear too often. Like, what's happening here?
So my beautiful purple ether spear, I'm just kind of preparing myself with my shield, and I'm holding it upright so the point is towards the sky, and you're gonna see it disappear, and through a small portal, it's gonna come out the point, and it's gonna shank him in the side, and it's gonna disappear again and come back to my hand.
And that ends your turn. So we go to Eddie. Eddie, there's a grill on your way, and some jackass throwing knives at you from a really disadvantage position over here.
Well, I think at the very least, Eddie's going to move 5 feet to the east. Going to turn over, look over to the guy. It's like, hey, bruh, do you think you'd ever fall for me? I guess, does a 13 hit?
13 does hit, actually.
All right, that's enough, as they're going to take 13 force and 4 bludgeoning. They're going to get pushed back 10 feet and fall 20 feet to the ground. So a total of 23 damage, and it is fallen prone.
Okay.
And then the other Eldritch Blast is going to go over, in the direction of the knife thrower.
Yep.
Or, excuse me, Eddie Blast, with a 25 to hit. So that one will get by 12 force damage and get pushed back 10 feet. Yeah, it's just so Eddie goes in with the one-liner. She's like, you think you'd ever, fall for me? And then, kind of like a pulling out his hand for a handshake, but then, an Eddie Blast comes out of it instead and knocks him off the building. And then it's just like, It's like, I don't know. I think for you, I don't think I really have the hots for you. As like the smoke blast just like rounds him over again and like knocks him into a tree.
Super good. All right. What else would you like to do?
All right, then. As a bit of an interesting intermediate. So Smokey Eddie is going to fly over here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I will put him here, so like 15 feet.
Yep.
And then Eddie is going to use his bonus action to swap places.
Okay. Yep. So for the audience, Eddie goes from the 20-foot roof and appears in the alley where he blasted the bowl that has all the slime and the difficult terrain.
Yeah. So so Smokey Eddie kind of like basically becomes corporeal Eddie, and then like a corporeal Eddie like turns into Smokey Eddie.
Mm.
And then I think for the time being, then he'll use his last 12.5/10 feet of movement to just like move a bit further into the alley, and then that's where I'll end his turn.
Okay. Atticus, is your turn. The battle looks like it's going in your guys' favor, but anything can happen.
So as Atticus is looking at his scope, he gets kind of more enraged and kind of feels his animal nature taking over as he grows some fur, his fangs lengthen, and he turns into a baboon.
I will talk to them as their own people.
I'm gonna fire at the Duke with my sharpshooter, and also use pack tactics. Does a nat 20 hit?
Fucking hell. Who are you targeting?
The Duke.
Okay, Duke, 20, natural 20 obviously hits.
For 35 damage.
Okay, 35 damage. And you do see the bullet flatten on him. He takes half of that damage. 17 rounded to.
So it'll be a 9 to hit.
Yep, 9 to hit is not enough. And that ends your turn. We go to Mavet. Mavet, it is your turn. Your enemies are looking weak around you.
Okay. I want to try to force movement of the Duke.
You sure you want to attempt to grapple with them?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a strength check, but it will give higher opportunity for him to hurt his friends.
Okay. All right. He's going to choose athletics for the contest. And again, just... Okay. This is going to be fairly difficult. His strength is now 26 through this rage.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes.
Oh, well, I already said I would do the first one as a grapple, so let's just do it.
Okay. 27. So, again, flavor this up for me.
I'm going to finish the attack, and then I'll flavor it.
Mm.
Okay, so I'll use my second attack.
8 is not a hit.
And then I will use my bonus action one.
Okay.
Well, it's not your bonus action one, it's just your other one.
14 is definitely not a hit unless you want to roll d4.
Might as well.
Yeah. No. 15 is not a hit.
And my two weapon fighting.
Flavor it up for me, because you did a grapple, you did a few swipes. What's happening?
So as I try to grab the Duke, he overpowers me and I can't seem to budge him. As I hold one hand on him and try to reel back with the other hand, I slash it down and he ducks out of the way. And then I go again and he just keeps dodging like he's Ultra Instinct.
Damn right, he is Goku. Rory O'Boyle.
Mavet, how you looking, dude?
Half as well as I'm usually am.
There you go.
Save that for now, and he'll just go in for the attack to the gorilla with his short sword.
By the way, how does this gorilla look? Because Jesus, we've been pounding on it.
He's still a beefcake.
19 hit.
19 is a hit. Yeah, honestly, you guys have been dealing out like more of a beating to the fucking Duke.
11 slashing.
11 slashing, alright.
Mm-hmm.
It all goes through. And yeah, you've made it bloodied. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it for now. That be's all. Yeah, wait. I have a bonus action. As a bonus action, I will give Mavet 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Acid.
Yeah, acid. Fucking hell.
5 damage.
5 damage. He's nearly dead. He no longer has a high AC. It is back down. Damn. What the fuck is he gonna do? He's still within the web.
Reaction.
Yeah, do your reaction.
You roll. Con save.
Yep. 13, that sounds like a failure, but I believe you said 12 was
No,
your DC.
he beats it.
Yeah. Such a pathetic DC, my man.
Built for other things.
Yeah. Okay. He is within the web. I don't believe I have to make another save. He's going to stay within the web. This is a bad idea, but I think he might do it.
Is he gonna gamble on a fart?
Actually, yes. You're not off, and I'll tell you what he does. Okay. So the sword swoller, on his on his last legs, looks up around you guys, and you see, like, through the facade, like, his face, like, shifting, and you see, like, a skin of fire. Seer, you do notice that he is a fire genasi. As he's grabbing at his heart, he looks down at a bottle near his side. He stares at it, takes a big gulp, and downs the drink. You see, not a gulp of the actual liquid. I'm saying a gulp as in hesitation. Puts the bottle to his mouth, swigs it around. You see his cheeks begin to bloat, and he holds out his hand like he's about to blow dust. And you see fire spew from his mouth as he uses a fire breath.
I thought Dust was season 1.
2 of my allies are going to have to make a saving throw. Mavet and Aluya are going to have to make a saving throw. I believe I have the cone right.
Funny thing, is it a 15-foot cone?
It is a 15-foot cone. How are you going to fuck me?
Well, the funny thing is that it can actually only hit Mavet when you make a cone at that angle.
Fuck me. How the fuck does that cone look?
So, like, cones look weird if depending on whether you're doing it diagonally or, you know, like the traditional cardinal directions. Because, like, you count the squares differently. It's like square 1, and then, like, the 10-foot range is here and here, and then the 15-foot range is here, here, and here.
Correct. Usually what they usually do, though, is they just make the cone smaller so that it doesn't occupy all the entire space. It really depends on the DM, but that is correct.
Yeah. It's meant to account for the fact that when you're doing something diagonally, it's like you are technically, like, traveling more distance. Like, if you take, like, a 10-foot square and take the diagonal, it's, like, nearly 14 or 15 feet.
Okay, so it's... Yeah, so square and 1 on each side. Okay, so... Yeah, it gets... Fuck! Yeah, he's gonna get his allies in this. God damn it.
At least he burned Bavette.
Yeah. Oh, fuck all y'all.
What
Anyways.
the fuck? Holy
DC 13.
And remember about that, you have advantage.
Yeah.
You have bless.
What the fuck? This guy is not your normal Genasi, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir, why haven't you been doing this all along?
I didn't realize I could do 36 fire damage.
Now, just to clarify, if you want to, you can investigate why this is. But yes, your reaction is appropriate. Genasi should not be able, should not be capable of doing this. So, all right. Fuck me. I say dexterity save, my man.
Hope the owl gorilla dies.
I did 22, so I take half.
That's a Constitution save.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yep. God fucking damn it.
You have advantage, Mavet.
You have advantage.
Oh
my god. you fucked yourself on rolling con by accident.
Yeah.
I might have. I fucked myself too. I'm pretty sure yeah. What the hell? Rolled 2 5s. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with me?
He just killed his own 2 allies.
It's like, wait, hold on. I just want to get into this guy's brain for a moment. It's just like, wait, guys, I can help.
Hey,
God.
hey, wait, don't be too panicked. You got me down.
Okay. Don't worry. No vulnerabilities, no resistances. What was it? 36? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's start off with the Duke is on his last legs. A thin breeze will take him down. Start off with, fuck. The ape is still going strong. Not really. He's, oh, fuck. I gotta paint the picture. So again, blows from his hand. We see this fluid spew out. It has a rainbow-like effect to the fire. It encompasses Mavet, goes towards the Duke. The Duke is emulating. His skin is melting. You are seeing bone, and you see like him take on the appearance of like say Two-Face from DC. And the ape like is missing all of its fur. You can see the pale skin and the bubbling of the fire. It smells like burnt flesh around here. It is nauseating, overpowering, and is cloaking all of your clothes. Fuck me. Oh, hang on. I made one tiny mistake. The other sword swallower got caught up with the other guy. But keep that in mind if you guys see him again. They have this up their sleeves. Eddie's in sight as he approaches. And he's going to close the distance to be 20 feet away to make a regular dagger throw at Eddie. 23?
I've been telling Moomin over this, like, I just never get to cast any of my defensive spells, but that'll hit.
7 fire damage. Nothing severe. As, again, the dagger just begins to spin in the air and sink into your shoulder. Now it's Happy's turn.
We see Mavet go down, we see the gorilla go down, we see the Duke go down.
They're still up. The gorilla and the Duke are up. It's just the Duke is on his last legs where a soft breeze can bring him down. And the ape is, I would say he's bleeding out, but he's missing a lot of his fur and a lot of skin.
All right. And being that Mavet is unconscious, nobody can benefit from flanking, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
I mean, if the real funny part is that if we wanted to be only kind of a dick to Mavet, we could totally just do the spiky ground again.
I thought of doing that, but then I was like, that's horrible to do, and I'm not going to do it.
You should.
I mean, I can get him up.
It is a good strategy. I will not penalize you for it.
I feel confident in my rolls, and if Seer can get me up.
It doesn't matter. You're just going to suffer 1 death save. It's honestly the smart thing to do.
Okay. That was my go-to, but then I felt bad for Mavet. Like, I didn't want to be that person to take out of their character.
No, you're not going to take him out. He's only going to suffer 1 death save. In fact, you were putting him in a better position not being surrounded by enemies that could kill him. By the way, Bricar is outside of his rage as well and suffers a level of exhaustion because his target is at 0 HP.
Okay. Then yeah, Seer, you can get him up, right?
Oh yeah. That gorilla needs to die. I'm so irritated by that gorilla. The Duke I know is tough. The gorilla, I'm sitting there going like, why aren't you dead yet?
Just remember, they're also your allies too.
Primarily the Duke and the gorilla. I'm so sorry, Mavet, and whoever else I can hit.
Just click on the action, and I'll start making saves.
Always do the save with the person that has disadvantage first.
Thank you. Who has disadvantage? It would be, the Edgar Allan Poe.
The poor guy at the choke point.
Yep. Yeah, the poor little bastard.
Does he even survive after this one?
More than likely not. I'm pretty sure minimal damage will kill him.
Oh, then he's just dead.
Oh, yeah. He's just dead, even with half damage. As I'm
He's like, I'm helping, guys, I'm helping! Then, like, a few seconds later...
Alright, if you want, while I'm doing this, can you please animate this for us, Luya?
Sure. So I'm seeing Mavet go down. I'm seeing these guys. They're kind of freaking out. So I kind of think of Happy, and I'm like, I know it seems bad, but do it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I believe in Seer.
You don't sound so sure.
I don't. Just do it, man.
Okay. That's a failure. Full damage. The girl is nearly dead.
What the fuck?
Beefcake. Goes to the bronze bull. God damn it. Okay. Let's paint the picture a little bit. So the Edgar Allan Poe, the guy who did the fire breath, immediately dies and turns to ash and cinder from the attack. Again, it's obvious. He was a fire genasi, and he goes with the breeze. I want to imagine with the Duke as Happy raises his hands and spikes erupt from the ground. His back is arched and like there is a spike of slime going through the back of the head, through the mouth, protruding outward along through the heart. the arms. It's like he's frozen in time falling, but he's kept up with these spikes acting as like strings or rigging. He's just frozen in place until it comes back to the ground and he falls dead. The gorilla, just for shits and giggles, like probably loses a bunch of chunks of flesh. And yes, the last sword swallower that was attacking Eddie also is like limping now, and his vision is blurring as he wobbles. And that is the end of your guys' lair action. Are you guys happy that you made friends with a fucking calamity? Fucking hell.
Acid damage.
Eddie is always glad that he makes friends.
Damn right. What's the acid damage?
3.
Real.
Yeah. What does he even do?
Hit me.
This is interesting, because you guys did a gamble.
Hit me.
Your friend suffered a failed death save.
Yeah, he looks dead. No need to worry about him.
Would he ignore the person that's slashing his back?
And one attack could potentially, not potentially, definitely. It's not if. If he attacks you with a melee attack, it is an automatic crit.
I thought it was automatic advantage.
No, it's a crit.
Well, if it hits you, it counts as a crit.
I shivved you in the ribs. Let's go.
That's what I'm wondering. It's like there's 2 people slashing his back. Would he really go after someone that they think is neutralized?
I'm just gonna say. I mean,
like, did you do any damage to the creature?
We did, yeah. Rory and I did.
I'm talking about Mavet.
Oh.
only with the lair action.
That's not enough. Yeah, you're right. He has no reason to attack you. All right.
If anything, Rory has made more beef with him.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, would they really ignore the guy slashing this guy's back?
No, he's going down for the hand slam. 24 to hit Rory, 11 bludgeoning.
Ow.
Oh yeah. Creature goes in, and again, I feel like this time, like Rory's arm is bent at a weird angle. He is really fucked up. The other ape stands up for a 15 movement, sees Atticus. He is 15 feet up in the air, so 20 feet to move towards him.
Does he recognize me anymore?
You are the closest enemy. You're not finagling your way out. 20 to move to diagonal space, and it's 15 feet high. He's going to have to dash, which would be 35 to get to the roof, and 40 to get close to Atticus. But unfortunately, he cannot attack. Seer, it is your turn. The tides of the battle have changed in your guys' favor. The Duke is dead. One of the sword swallowers are dead. The apes are looking like they are close to dying. And the bronze bull is going to be coming soon. And your friend is in the way of his path. What do you do?
Joke's on you. I'm going to get in the way of the path first after I do 2 things.
What's your 2 things?
Number 1, healing word onto Mavet.
Keep in mind, Mavet, probably not going to be applicable in this fight, but you are keeping the death save.
Yep, I know.
Okay.
So Mavet, you get 11 hit points right off the bat. And then as my movement first, I move this guy there first.
Okay.
I actually stand in the choke point.
Okay. I believe it's a dexterity save as soon as you walk in, or is it the start of your turn?
When she walks in.
Yep, that's what I thought. Dexterity save, please.
I forgot there was web.
Yep.
Can't take it back.
Nope. Hands off chess piece. I abide by it, and so does everyone else.
11.
So, like, it's a very weird situation, because, like, you're just surrounded by smoky strings, and you think they would be your friend, but apparently they're not right now.
Oh.
I want to attribute it to Eddie being spiteful. And not Eddie. Eddie.
Well, I was hoping to do this idea where I patch up Mavet and then kind of walk in, but I didn't realize that it was webby web, like that bad for me.
Yep.
So I don't technically, by the fact that I did the walk in first, I can't use my action to...
Wait, action to walk in? You just made
No, not walk in. I'm going to use my action to do it.
Yep.
Basically, I'm going to use my action to actually heal Mavet with my healer's pack.
Okay. Sounds good. How does that work? Just remind me.
Basically, let me read it to you. When as an action, I could spend one of my uses of my healer kit to tend a creature to restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points.
Okay.
Plus an additional hit points equal to the creature's max hit die. So Mavet's a barbarian, which means they have a 12. So technically, let me roll this first.
Oh, hold on. It's maximum number of hit dice, not the actual number. Like not.
Oh,
like
you're right.
number.
Yeah, so 8. Gotcha.
maximum number of hit dice, so that would mean... Wouldn't that be...
He's level
12 plus whatever the d6 is.
So Mavet also gets 15 additional hit points, so they're up to 25 now, total.
All right, you're back up, my friend. I don't believe you have any more rages, do you?
Nope, but I got other stuff.
Okay.
And now, Seer is in the choke point.
Yes, you are.
And that is the end of my turn, as Seer kind of walks in.
Mm-hmm. Ballsy move. And thank you, because I didn't think this creature would be able to do anything fun. The Duke is out of the combat. The lizard is scratching at the cage. It's almost time to let him out, but we gotta wait. We gotta be patient. The bronze bull is up next. He is going to make his dexterity save because he succeeded on his first one, but could not go fucking anywhere. 7. Fuck! Alright, it's disadvantage on attack throws and 0 movement speed. That's fine. I can work with that. I can work with it. Give me something. Is Seer the only... Seer's the only enemy within 5 feet of the creature?
Technically, yes.
Unless you count Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi is not an ally. So let's go off with this first trait that I didn't think I would ever be able to show off. Menace. When an enemy attacks the bronze bull alone in melee combat, or an enemy has no ally within 5 feet of the bronze minotaur, all the enemy's attack has disadvantage. Fuck me, that doesn't give me advantage. I'd even read my own trait right. Fuck.
Joke's on you.
God damn it. Why do I fuck myself like this? What else do I got? I don't got much. Fuck.
This is why I'm in the chokehold, so that even if they get out, they can't get past me.
Okay, I'm gonna take the gamble. You see that he puts away his great axe. He has both of his hands out, and he is just like his chest opens up, and he is going in to grab you and sweep you into himself. This is at disadvantage.
Baby want a hug.
Yeah. Disadvantage. Does it give me an option? 14. Fuck. I assume a 14 is definitely not a hit.
Nope, but Seer's not a tanky person, so that's like they have to duck.
So fucking close. I want to show this off. Just go into the bowl. Use your action, go into the fucking bowl. I don't think he has anything else. It's gonna be so cool. But it had to be in a fucking web. Alright, next session. Web is off the table. I'm banning it, along with Fireball.
Artificer will survive.
Alright, Aluia, it's your turn. You see that the bull tried something and shipped you to your friend, and you feel like she might not get so lucky next time.
Right. But there's still a gorilla here, right?
There is still a gorilla. He's getting close to death's door. I can't say for sure.
Close?
Yeah, I'm saying that I don't think one of your attacks will be able to finish him off if you use the spear, but I don't know what you have in your arsenal. Again, he is a beefcake.
Fuck this guy.
Yep. Yeah, these girls are no joke. That's why I was very surprised when Mavet recruited 2 of the fuckers.
Yeah, my spell slots are so limited. There's not much I can be doing. So I'm gonna just have to attack him with my spear.
Okay. Never know, he could get crit.
Nope. Did that go through? It didn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I rolled really bad, so there's no way. I rolled a 9 to hit plus a 1 with my bless, so that was enough.
So close, but no dice. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I am going to just move up 1.
I just need one more ally to make a complete square. Yeah. So essentially, we got a triangle forming around the owl gorilla, and things are looking a little hairy for the fucker. Anything else?
No. Oh wait, can I bonus action heal anybody? Yes, I'm gonna healing word Mavet some more at first level. Sorry, Mavet. I have to reset my roll 20, but Mavet, you get 5 extra healing points. And that's it for me. I did my bonus, I moved a smidge, and I tried to attack.
Alright. Eddie, it's your turn. That asshole keeps throwing knives at you.
A
soft breeze could take him down. just to specify. He has more holes than skin.
Look, it's not you, it's you. as actually, because it might work out in some way positively. Smoky Eddie is going to move about 25 feet south. He and Eddie are going to swap places again using bonus action, and I'm at least going to hope that the first Eldritch Blast hits. The 16 to hit him?
16 is a hit. Minimum damage. Yeah, you got it. Describe the kill.
Just like the first blast. So once again, Eddie's just it's not you, it's you. As he just disappears for a moment, then reappears in the directly to his southeast, fires another Eddie blast, and as the blast hits his body and knocks him into the smoky web, but then joins with the smoky web as his body entirely disintegrates. And I think we'll just fire the second Eddie blast at the ape across the way. I'm going to assume they have half cover, and it would miss anyway.
There you go.
Right, then Smoky Eddie is going to finish this movement by pulling a bit out of the alley, and Eddie himself, I think, is going to... No, he'll stay where he's at right now. That'll end his turn.
Okay. Holy fuck. Atticus, it is your turn. You bamboo freak. The fuck do you do?
I think I'm going to unwild shape.
Okay.
Sharpshooter this guy in the face.
Okay. Yeah. 23 is a hit.
Still. It's 23 damage.
23. It really hurts. 24 is a hit.
21 damage.
Okay. 21 damage. That really fucking hurts. If you had one more good hit, you might be able to get him.
But can't do that right now. So yeah.
Gives him a headbutt. It really hurts.
Just to clarify, both the apes are around the same HP. They're both near on death's door. Fucking hell.
And then I'm gonna give him a little kiss.
He kisses back. All right, Mavet, is your turn. Keep in mind, you have that one failed death save. Your friend is guarding you from this bull, and we have two apes running amok. What do you do?
So, I will be helping out Atticus as I cast Chill Touch on the bear owl.
Okay.
Next to him.
It will be at disadvantage.
Gotta stand up.
Well, not because he's down, but because he's next to an enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does a 17 hit?
Before that, you do stand up, correct?
Yeah, I can stand up.
And who are you targeting? The one near Atticus?
Yes.
17 is a hit.
Okay. So it does 5 damage. So, to flavor that.
You feel as if you nearly hit the mark for one of its weaknesses as it gets absorbed into his skin. But he is not resistant, he is not vulnerable, but you feel like you're on the right track.
Okie dokie. So, that will end my turn.
All right. It's Rorio Boyle's turn.
God damn it. I'm just gonna use the short sword again for this motherfucker. I'm tired of him too.
He does have a fair amount of spells he can use.
I know, but I'm trying to save them in case I gotta heal people.
Us gorilla.
Okay, yeah. It's still at advantage, right? Because Mavet's up.
Mavet is up. There is flanking. Oh, God. Poor Rory.
That was sad.
Yeah. It's so incredibly sad. Motherfucker has a +7 to hit.
Bonus action. Mavet gets 5 temporary HP again.
Okay. Sounds good to me. It is the Sword Swallower's turn. The very last one. He is seeing how this shit is turning out, and he is not lucky in it. We hear the ricketing of a cage open, and this guy attempts to fucking book it, but takes an opportunity attack from the creature he encaged here. It does not hurt him. He just fucking books it right out of the map. And we now see a lizard with an open cage. And I imagine we take a close-up view of this blue-scaled lizard. Most of its body is made of stone, just a sapphire in color. We see a drool, corrosive drool going down his chin, touching the ground and sizzling, and it looks like it is starved. No more sword swallowers. It is Happy's turn. Good old Seer. What does Happy do?
Well, in this case, since now we have the bowl, I could easily separate me from the bowl by making a wall, but the problem is the web would get affected. So what I'm going to do for this turn is summon slimes.
Okay.
One slime.
Where are they? And keep in mind, they're the red slime.
I was hoping they could, like, if there's this guy, the Steve Buscemi here, is he the bad guy too?
No, Steve Buscemi is the house.
Oh. Now what I was going to do then is basically send a slime by our good old friend Eddie so that the slime can help out with the lizard.
Okay. So the slime's going to be right in front of the lizard then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. That's an excellent use of it.
Just to slow it down.
There we go.
Also, acid damage to this goddamn owl gorilla.
Okay. Yeah. You hate him now, but wait until he's on your team.
6 acid.
Good.
Is he not dead?
You guys have been doing pitiful amount of damage while fucking Eddie and good old Atticus up there have been doing massive damage to the other one.
I know, but I keep hearing it's like he's on death's door, and I'm like, how the fuck is he not dead? Well, now it's going to be one good hit since I took down a little bit of HP. Anyhow, the slime is in front of the owl. Not the lizard, the lizard.
Yep, and it looks like Thimreth, because that's why I changed the token to during that combat.
Fair enough.
Yep.
What's the initiative for the slime?
The initiative is something that
Okay.
I didn't establish yet, because I'm a big old dummy.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens. There we go. 16. Goes right after the owlbear. He's going to try to finish off Rory, because fuck Rory. Keep in mind, NPCs don't get death saves. 18 to hit. That's a hit. 7 bludgeoning. Yeah, Rory just needs one more good hit, and he's dead. We're going to go to Atticus, who's also going to take a hand slam with a nat fucking 1. Holy shit. All right.
Well, I distracted him with my kiss.
You did. I think he has confused feelings about himself. So we see the first one, the ape in front of Rory goes in for a slam on the ground. I think it takes him off kilter and he probably takes a throat chop. While Atticus nimbly avoids the hand slam from the other guy. I think he wanted to go in for a hug and you just avoided it. All right. I assume you don't. You just want to attack the lizard.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just attack. Got you. We'll do a burning touch. See if anything else applies. Nope. A natural. A nat 3. So 6 is definitely not a hit to this creature. Seer, is your turn. What do you do?
Do I use my spell now?
I will fuck your shit up.
Let's see. 6 creatures. 60 feet. How's Atticus looking?
Atticus isn't too damaged.
How about Eddie?
I would say he's around 2/3 the man he usually is.
And then, Aluya.
Don't worry about me.
Reason why I'm asking is because I'm gonna burn my last spell slot because I could do it.
I imagine Seer just looks has this imposing mechanical bowl in front of her, overshadowing her, casting a shadow upon her, and she's just looking around at her team, seeing if anyone's injured. Rory is.
That's okay because I'm gonna do, and this is what makes it beautiful as my character, Mass Healing Word plus Alchemist Savant. Basically, Seer will throw Rascal up into the air, and you just see Rascal just machine gun everybody with syringes.
60 feet, Jesus. I think that even reaches Atticus, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the allies.
And that's a bonus action.
I hate shots.
So everybody gets 14 hit points back.
God damn it. I was just about to kill Rory.
I wish I could give myself some healing word, but the problem is I already am max HP. But everybody else gets healed up, and I will use the dodge action to also just make sure that if this thing breaks out, it can't hit me. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the lizard, and he goes in for a bite at this appetizing prey. Actually, no, not yet. So, just to specify, this won't have any mechanical effects, and it's a slime, but to inform you guys, the slime goes in for the attacks, looks at the creature, and you see that the slime slowly hardens and turns to stone, but it's not immobilized, it can still function. But the gaze of this creature is petrifying. the lizard goes in for a claw at this poor fool. 13. So just to explain what's happening here. It goes in for the claw attacks at this slime creature that looks like Thimrath. Its body is hardening to stone from its gaze, which it should have procced on his turn, but DM be goofy like that. And as it goes in for those slashes, those rends, it appears that it is hardening up the inside of the slime's body. Although not furthering the petrifying effect, it is damaging its constitution score. You guys are, thankfully, you guys aren't surprised by this. You guys understand what it's capable of and what it can do. All right. That ends its turn. Oluya Oblak.
Stupid spear again. I'm trying to save my spells for this goddamn bull. Did it go through? 22.
Yes, it did. 22 is a hit. How much damage? 9 damage. Goddamn. Almost there, Oluya.
That's it for me.
All right. Is the bronze bull turn? I'm doubling down. I'm going with disadvantage. Fuck it. Go all out here. Brazen bull one more time. Disadvantage. That was a natural 20, but it doesn't matter. 17, is that a hit?
That is a hit.
Let's make another roll.
Damn it! Just let me have my thing. Let me have my thing.
He was waiting.
Fuck. Okay, 22, still a hit. Okay, let's talk about what happens. And I feel like this is a good note to end on for our session. Grabs Seer, pushes her into his body. The doors close. The shadows cast over you. It grabs you, throws you in, doors shut, and it begins to get hotter and hotter and hotter, like you're within a furnace. Now, here's where things get a little strange, Seer. You imagine you'd be crumped up inside this bowl, like you wouldn't have much movement, but as you shut your eyes, close, squint, and slowly open them up, it's really big in here. Like, incredibly big. As if, yeah, it looks like you're in a maze.
Oh, thank God they didn't take Oluya, because if that's an interdimensional space, that would have just blown up the entire...
Oh, and just also for the record, I gave Seer advantage.
There you go. Okay. And I feel like that's a good point to end on. We have the lizard, we have the bull. It's a hell of a point to end on. Thank you guys so much. We'll pick it up next time.
This has been How's Common Blood, the intro and outro music by Savick, Oh My Dog. Any music and sound effects used in the episode are royalty free. Credits can be found in the episode description. Please review us on whatever podcast listening app you happen to be vibing on. And if you like us, tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. Thank you for joining us. Man, that was a real trip.